I'm State Representative Gina Mosbrucker, honored to serve the beautiful 14th District, including Columbia River Gorge, all the way up to Yakima, all the way down to Clark County. I serve as the ranking Republican in the House Public Safety Committee. I'm very honored to be there. There were many bills this year that came before our committee. Several important issues that came through having to do with public safety in Washington State. I thought I'd share a few of those with you today. State v. Blake. This happened on February 25th, 8:32 in the morning, and the courts decided that the use of hard drugs, which could include heroin, fentanyl, meth, cocaine, was to be decriminalized if it was used for simple possession for personal use. This was shocking, I think, to everyone across the state, and it allows people who have heroin in their pockets to not be prosecuted. We fought back with that and said that that was a public safety issue, as well as an issue for those who are suffering from the addiction. The argument was that we shouldn't incarcerate, we should just give them treatment. And we agree that they do need treatment, one, if they're willing to get treatment, but the problem is that there's just not enough infrastructure across Washington State to do that. So in the meantime, since February 25th, we're seeing those who are suffering from addiction wander the streets. Many of them didn't have a safe place to go to, and we're very concerned about public safety. This bill traveled through the court system and then got to the legislature. Republicans dropped 5 bills in response to that, trying to make that situation safer for those addicted and the public. They were declined. And then what we ended up when we left session was that it's just a misdemeanor. Again, the fight was over to have completely decriminalized. We were not in favor of that. There's currently a sunset on it, 2023. We could see the decriminalization come right back again. So hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of work over the interim and through next session to fight that, to make sure that we take care of both those suffering and our communities and our families. We saw police reform bills such as 1054, which had to do with police tactics. And that bill banned the use of canines, for example, in the state of Washington. It had many pieces in it. It banned it that you couldn't use a black bar over your badge where your name was in honor of a fallen officer. So there were 11 pieces in the bill. We fought and got it down to just 2. But again, that bill, we feel like, disarms the police. It's moved through the system. 1310, use of force. That bill has to do with excessive use of force, which nobody agrees with that. And there's a few bad actors that we've spent the session legislating over, and did not have enough of the conversation and bring awareness to the fact that the vast majority of police officers in Washington State are amazing. They run into danger when you and I run away and hide. They risk their life every day, and they never often know when they get to come home or if they get to come home. We saw bills regarding 1267 having to do with data, and another investigation on top of investigations that were already in place. Very frustrated with some of this legislation. We do believe in transparency and data, but the way that the bills were written were very challenging. Police, we have too high of expectations for police officers. They're not Superman. They don't have superpowers. They're just like you and I. They feel, they hurt, they're afraid, and we have to do everything we can to protect them because they're willing to protect us at any cost. We do have to heal the relationships between law enforcement and between the communities, and hopefully next session we'll be able to move forward and do that. I'm Representative Gina Mosbrucker, grateful and honored to serve each of you. Thank you.